Today on Hopped Up Beer Review, we're going to be reviewing Smoked Helles out of Well Crafted Beer Company from Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Thank you for joining us. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. The three of us are back to do that once again. We thank you for checking out this video. And if you have never done so, be sure to like, subscribe, cheers, that notification bell. We would definitely appreciate that feedback. I've got Andy in the attic. I've got Jay. I am Ben. What are we drinking today?
We're going to have the Smoked Helles from Well Crafted Beer Company. So I'm thirsty. Let's crack it and drink.
Let's do so. So, Andy, you brought this back again from your travels into the far northeast.
My travels, yes. Expeditions.
Yes.
You know.
I have been excited about this one because we've had a few smoked beers in the not too distant past, and
We've had a lot of Helleses.
yeah, typically like a good
Helles.
smoked beer. We will see.
Yeah.
I got a new mug. So cheers, Boston.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Mm.
Wow. That is interesting.
I definitely get the smoke.
Wow. Do you get the Helles?
Gotta search that flavor. Is that description? This is a lot of dead air because we're all just kind of thrown off by it. What we just sampled. Okay.
It's definitely different.
Tell us about Well Crafted.
I'm going to tell you about this beer. Smoked Helles. It's 5%. It is a Helles lager, a German style Helles lager. It uses Munich, or it's a Munich Helles. So yeah, they smoke it in the fermenter. It uses Pilsner malt, Hallertau, and Mittelfrüh hops.
I've seen the wheels turning.
Thrown off by this.
Just at a loss for words, huh?
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to both talk about the beer and figure out what in the hell I'm drinking. So
they don't seem to match.
Yeah, Well Crafted Beer Company out of Lansdale, Pennsylvania. It is a kind of borough on the north side of Philadelphia. So story goes, it's technically founded in 2007. Back in the late 90s, these about 5 friends met at a college in upstate New York. They all same major. Then years later, around 2005, they reconnected. 3 of them found it that they'd all been, that the three of them of the 5 had been homebrewing. So they go in and do the start this brewery in 2007. Yeah, head brewer. I thought it was interesting. Didn't say how, but the head brewer tweaked their well water to improve their craft beer. I thought that was pretty neat. So,
How do you tweak well water?
I don't know. It didn't, like I said, it did not go into the specifics on well water tweaking.
We'll have to. I'm sure there's a YouTube. I'm sure there's a YouTube video on that. One thing, doing the show and learning a bit about the breweries and how they get started. I mean, I don't think I would trade our college experience. If you're new to the show or haven't seen an episode where we talk about this, we're all college friends. We all went to the same college at the same time. And the only regret I think I have is that we didn't have somebody in our circle that was like homebrewed, because they started breweries, right? So, well, I think we missed out on that. But other than that, that's the only negative I can say, that at least on this channel.
Me, I think there's too many people that we associated with that I wouldn't trust to go in business with, though, too. So.
Right. Hence why we do a lame YouTube channel where we don't make any money. So,
Yeah.
present company
over
included, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm assuming that's all we got on the beer, the brewery.
That's it.
All right, I'm going to go first. So, again, I mentioned we'd had some smoked beers in the not too distant past. The most recent being the one from the Advent calendar. Remind me, Andy, what's the R word?
Reusch beer.
There you go. That's a darker beer, but a smoked
Rausch beer. Rausch.
Yeah. So, I get a similar takeaway from this one, in that the smoked reminds me of meat. It reminds me of, somewhere like this is going to sound really weird. It's the best way I can describe it, though. If you've had brisket, right, and sometimes the brisket gets a little burned on the outside, that's the closest thing I can equate this to from a taste. That it just has that really smoky aspect of the meat itself. So I got nothing bad to say about it. I really like this one. I mean, if you remember the one you saw the one from our Advent calendar, man, that was a great beer that we all enjoyed. This one's a little bit lighter, doesn't have quite the depth, or it's not quite the fullness of that one of the Rausch beer. Again, probably butchered the Rausch beer.
Rauchbeer.
Yeah, that one. But it's, obviously as a Helles, it's going to be a little bit lighter, and the smokiness still comes through really heavily on this one. So, man, I like it a lot. It is hard to kind of determine what the flavor is you're getting, but I like it a lot. I'm going to go an 8.5. I like a smoked beer, I think, is the conclusion that I'm coming to.
I'll go next because I enjoy smoked alcohols, and everyone we've had in the past, I've really liked it. I don't know what to think about this one. You definitely pick up the smoke, but it's got a tang to it. It is
a tang, or okay.
Nope, there is no twang. It's a tang. It's I can't tell if that's a citrus, or because the Helles shouldn't be bitter, but there's some like citrus peel. I don't know. It's a fruitiness, sweet, but I don't think it goes with the smoke. I think you leave smoke for the dark beer. It's almost like on the level of a Radler type of fruit. It's like smoke. I don't know. Like I said, I cannot describe that. Ben, I maybe I should just let it heat up a little bit, or warm up, to see if the flavors change, but I can't get on board with this one. This one's, it's definitely, we're not in 8.5 territory for me. Yeah. Like, I want to give it its just due.
Are you a little congested, or,
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I give this a 5.5.
Wow. Opposite.
I
ends of
know.
the
I
spectrum.
like smoked beers and alcohol. I wanted
Wow.
to like it. It's just that tang to it.
You just don't. Yeah. Okay.
I just,
Fair enough. Jay, now that you've heard from both of us, you're trying to figure out where you land.
Where I fall.
Yeah.
It's very confusing. I think Andy said it best. It's like when I think of smoking things, was done a lot of that with barbecue competitions and so forth. I can get on board with some of what you're saying, the smoked area, brisket. But when I think of that, to me, I think like Andy's talking browns and things that are mild, not bitter or tangy or twangy or whatever you want to call it. This one to me, the first sip I had of it, it was like, whoa, that's like trying to smoke a lemon. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Why would you ever want to smoke a lemon? I mean, smoked cheese, yeah, okay. Smoked meat, I get it, but smoked
Lemon, yeah.
citrus, no.
Like a shandy almost.
Yeah, it's like trying
Smoked
to take
shandy.
yeah, with a bitter back end on it, and it's a confused beer. I'm with Andy on this. I struggle how to rate it. I think I'm gonna have to go with a 6. I don't. It's not one that I'm particularly a fan of. Sorry, man. I was excited when I saw it, and I've been looking forward to it for some time because we've had it in inventory. It's a confused beer.
Ben, I've got one more for you. I'll send it down.
All right. Excited. Thank you. I'll send you a spicy pickle monster on the back.
You still have one?
No.
Oh, I was going to say he's.
No, he offers that up to relatives when they come over.
Yeah.
Try
There's a
this
beer
new
you
beer.
gotta try. That is going to be a 6.66 for the Smoked Hellas out of Well Crafted Beer Company. Definitely very fitting that a Smoked Hellas would be the Satan beer. No, 6.7 on our scale. Definitely one that we somewhat, I guess, disagreed on, obviously. I think it's great, and the other guys are just wrong. So be sure to like, subscribe, cheers that notification bell. You've made it this far. Check us out on all social medias down below in the description. Come say hey in our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. We would love for you to come chat with the three of us and the others who have joined us there. And lastly, check out our Hopped Up Beer Review merch if you have any interest in anything with our awesome, amazing logo on it. It's all there. So go check it out.
And if you like smoking fruit, check this beer out.
Oh, look at Ben.
I even got a phone
flexing.
case, so new phone case. So yeah, I don't really expect anybody else to buy one of those, but I got one. Anyway, with that, for Andy and the Attic and Jay, who are both wrong, I am Ben, who is right. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.